Hello guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to share with you with the option on K1POOL that I just recently found out that's available on the K1POOL for workers and switching option. So what it does is really like when you go there, let me switch to that. So after you create account name, you go to your click on your name and then you switch to the go to the area where the workers and switching. So here today we're gonna talk about Kaspa miners, all the Asic miners that's available, and also we could also try on the just miners if you have X16s, for example, or E9 Pros, which E9 Pro actually not available for switching, but the X16 is the one that's available with Zilica. Also mining, there are X4 miners only available for the ETH algorithm. So let's start with the Kaspa miners. So let's say you have the some Asics K1, KS0s, KS1s, KS3, KS3M, or Bitman with miner K9 or BMKS Max, I believe. So what you could do when you go here, there is a pool address here for all those specifics miners. So all the miners you're gonna set up under this specific account. So for example, I have 3 miners here. So 3 workers here that I'll be setting for this specific pool. So let's say I have 3 KS0 Pro KS0s and maybe 1 Ice River KS3 on this address mining. It will be all 4 of them here, and when I switch the coins here later, I'll show you that it will switch in all of them, all the miners that under this mining address. So if you're interested in that switching without having without doing any changes on your miner itself. Okay, so for example, if I want to switch on miner, I can go to mining setting and switch to pool from K heavy hash, let's say from Kaspa to Bagna mining to Cedra mining, right? So we're talking about these 3 available coins right now. So that's what K1POOL does. It allows you, using this stratum, instead of switching everything in the miner settings, all you gotta do with one click, you're gonna switch all of your miners, right? So for me, it's 3 of them. Let's say you have 10 of them, KS0 Pros. Let's say you're mining on the same account, and you'd like to switch them, all of them together at the same time to different coin, let's say to Cedra or to Bagna or to Kaspa, right? So you have to do and go on every single one of them in the settings, log in, and it would take a lot of time, right? So it will be like kind of hassle. You go there and then you have to restart your miner. So even if you have 2 or 3 of them, it's still a process, right? Because you gotta restart, redo it, and you know, sometimes you don't restart and it start mining, but I mean, like, you want to avoid that. Now when you do the settings, it gives you option to switch between the coins without restarting the miner automatically right here from the pool without changing anything on the actual Asic miner itself. You don't need to go here at all after you set this up. So this is how you do it. You go here, you select for Kaspa miners, obviously you go to K heavy hash and you choose your stratum. So we're gonna go for USA, and I have all of this as K0 Pros, right? I mean K0 Originals, which is same as K0 Pro, and you copy this stratum right here. If you have this miner and KS3, you'll just copy one for this, and you set one for KS3 is the other stratum. And you go to your miner settings. So you have to do it only once. Once you copy and paste this pool address here, for wallet and worker, you just can leave exactly same the way you were on the same wallet address. I mean, for K1, you're gonna have this wallet address, right, under your wallet name, which is usually listed just right here, where you can copy and paste and then put your worker name. And this process is pretty much same as you would mine on K1POOL, simple way. So you can just leave your wallet if you're already mining on this same wallet, and just change the stratum now to this 5500 for me, right? For KS0 Originals or KS0 Pro would be the same stratum. And you save it, and you go to the next one and do the same way. So all three of them, I already switched to this pool address stratum, right? So all three of them set up on this exactly same stratum right there. And then I label, name all of my workers like 4, 5, 6. So it shows up under these numbers, miner 4, miner 5, miner 6, or you could do rig 1, rig 2, rig 3, wherever it is. You name your workers. So after you finish the settings, you may need to restart your workers, your actual Asics or K0 just once. And after that, you're pretty much done with restarting your Asic. It's gonna just be setting everything else from your K1POOL, which gives you an option. So now you can do enable after switch bot. So this will automatically switch for most profitable coin. It will mine to your wherever Bagna or Cedra or the Kaspa wallets, wherever are more profitable automatically. And I guess I'm not using that in after switching because, you know, that's, I want to kind of have it mine where I want it to. So you do have that option as well. So right now it's mining on Bagna coin, right? So, but I can switch easily to Cedra with just one click here and update the workers. So all the workers that being set up for this pool listed in here, or all these pools, wherever you're setting up, you could set one worker only, or you can set 20 workers, doesn't matter. So wherever it's set here for K heavy hash, right, it will be switched in just 2 clicks, and that's it. All this gonna switch now to Cedra. It will take probably a minute or so. So we can go to our Cedra, and we're gonna start seeing this miners coming up on Cedra pool. It will take maybe half a minute or so. So let's see if it's gonna switch to Cedra. See, I was mining on Cedra, that I had to switch all of these mining settings in order to switch them to Bagna. And then I recently saw this video. This is really cool, I think. So this information may be useful if you do that. So it will kind of take a minute or so, and the worker will appear here already on the Cedra pool as after you switch that. So let's go to dashboard, see if we are switching to Cedra yet. Alright, so it took just literally less than a minute, and now I have all my 4 miners now switched to the Cedra pool, and it started doing the Cedra. Now over here I had nothing to do, restart miner, nothing switched. It's still showing that it's mining for 2 days. So there is nothing really have to be done in the miner itself. So your ASIC just continue mining as normal. You don't need to wait for hash rate go up. You could see it's all being mining for, there is no restarting going on in the actual miner. All it is just switched to the different coins here. And if we go to our mining pool, we'll see these workers appeared right there on Cedra on the dashboard. And if we go to the Cedra pool and we'll check our my stats here, we will see these 3 workers showing up right there. So yes, it starts to get the hash, showing the hash. 30 minutes, it will take a little while until it's all updated to the full hash rate. And nothing else you have to do. Now, what if I decide to switch on the Kaspa now? Same thing, you just go back to your workers and switching, go back to just this area and select Kaspa and update. I will take another probably 30 seconds to a minute, and it will show up on Kaspa pool, and it will take off the miners from other pools. So that's how easily it can be switched on multiple Asics at the same time. I think it's a really nice feature. I really enjoy it when I add it. It's just like almost you have all your headache gone from switching. If you remember, like all this pool stratum you gotta do and repeat again for every single miner. And it's just kind of annoying if you like to switch for, you know, maybe a week or a couple days just for, you know, this new coin, and then go back to Kaspa or go back to Cedra, stuff like that. I hope this you guys you like it. If you like, smash the like button and consider subscribing for more of this content. Also, we'll be testing here on Asic. I'm gonna be testing my just miners, because there's also potential a lot of coins you can mine. You can switch between those. I've been doing the which one we were been doing the lately, yeah, power blocks, right? And then there's a bunch of coins that you can, you know, bunch of them switch, you know, between the coins, and you don't have to go and restart, because it takes a while actually to get this miner back online. So yeah, also like you're losing, you know, 5-20 minutes before, you know, it's all restarted and going. So once I set these settings again, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the miner and go and change this pool, and let's test it out, make sure it works. All right, so it taken a little bit longer, so maybe not just 1 minute, sometimes probably, you know, to get that report if you switch it often. So it's still like showing Bogdan and Cedra, even though I switched there to Kaspa pool. So I think it will take maybe sometimes up to 5 minutes to get that recorded, because you selected different pool with the same algorithm, but it will show up eventually here. So while we're doing that, we'll come back and see if it's mining on Kaspa. So we'll finish the switching. And so I'm not sure if enabling after switch both is a great benefit. We'll have to test it out probably in a separate week. I may be gonna switch from Humpool all these 3 same miners to the different K1POOL account and set up one to after switching and the other on the just my profitable coins that I think is profitable, and we'll compare those two. How did they do through the week? So it will be another video. For this video is just the K1POOL worker switching for different coins. So let's go back and change, finish changing. I need to sign out, because my you need to make sure you're in the same account where you're mining with your just miners, because I'm mining to different address. I have to be logged into that account. I have to sign out there and log in into this account right there in order to do all this switching configuration, right? So let's get to this Asic, and basically while this updating, and we'll get the stratum for USA I'm gonna use, and we're gonna use just this copy of this link for my X16. So we copy that, we go back to my just miner, and we can just replace the stratum. I'm gonna keep the workers names exactly the same, so I don't have to play around with that. So all we have to do is just switch that in the pool, and we'll be selecting the actual coins from the pool instead of from the miner. And I can copy paste to every single one of them, or just keep it under over here, and let's see if it works. So we'll submit that. It will restart miner at once. because just miner I believe automatically restarting after you submit and save this. Yeah, so it will take, let's see, does it or it doesn't. Not sure actually if it did. So I switched the pool, I submitted, it didn't restart the miner yet. It shows correct pool here though, but I believe I need to restart it in order to make that work. So let's do the second one and we'll restart them both. So all I'm changing just URL here. Basically that's it. So I changed that URL, gonna keep the same worker name because I keep in the same wallet, and will be I'll just submit here. Done, right? So both of them ready to go. Oh, okay. So let's see if this is gonna get started. No, it didn't reset. Interesting. I'll probably have to manually restart the miner. So let's try one. Let's restart this one. I'm just gonna go to the miner where I actually reboot right here. So let's reboot the miner so it actually takes the configuration, and we'll keep this first one. We'll just see if it's automatically gonna take this URL. I forgot. It will not maybe, but we'll see if it's gonna appear here. Minute ago, a few seconds ago. Okay, so we restarted the second one. Hopefully it will work. So let's take a look back to my list here. So haven't switched to Kaspa yet. That's very weird, to be honest. You know, we selected Kaspa and nothing yet appeared here. So yeah, not sure why, you know, to be honest. Usually it takes, oh, right there, I had to refresh it. So yeah, we already been on Kaspa then. So we switched to Kaspa mining. So if we select our pool as a Kaspa, we'll see these 3 miners already on the Kaspa pool. Let's click here, wait till it uploads on my stats. For some reason it takes a minute to just open my stats. That's weird. Not sure why there is such a delay. Alright, so we're on Kaspa pool and all these 3 miners already showing up. The hash rate, current hash rate, looks like it's switched and mining there already. So yes, it's pretty much working very flawlessly. Sometimes maybe delay update here on the pool, but it's what I figured out. It's very easy to switching to do now between these coins on a specific algorithm you're mining. So I'm gonna go back to Bagna coin, as for this video I just did the switching. We still continue Bagna mining for this week, so as soon as the week over we can do another testing. So now you could see just with 2 switches here, 2 clicks, selecting coin and update, you've done with all your configuration, where before you had to log into miner, go to mining settings, change your stratum here, save, restart, and so on for every single miner. Imagine if you have 10 of those, you would spend probably 20-30 minutes just doing this update and restart, and then check and make sure it's all mining and the miner restarted. So really nice feature, really love it. I hope I knew it before, I guess, but I'm glad I found out, and I hope you guys like it too. If you're using it, let me know. You've probably been using a while. If not, this is gonna be something hopefully helpful for you. So we're now doing this just miner switching. So let me see if we can switch, update, and make sure it's gonna change our coins here as well. Alright, so I logged into my account where the just miners X16s set up, right? 2 of those. Also, I have this Kaspa miner KS3M as well on the same account, but it's not gonna get affected because I didn't change anything. And we're switching only the ETH hash algorithm. We're not gonna switch the K heavy hash, right? I haven't set this miner on switching yet, but these two are with the new pool. So this is the pool we used for, for ETH hash for X16. We used this pool, if you remember, right? So now let's switch this. Right now we set on the power blocks, so let's try something else. Well, let's try Octaspace. I never mind Octaspace, so let's try it. Boom. It's actually, we can check which are the coins for X16Q is most profitable as well, and we can also set after switching as well. So very nice feature. So we could see power blocks are in profits 393, and about 50 cents more is on Canxium. Is that what it's called? Canxium, right? So let's go to my settings and see if it's Canxium available here. Right there, yeah, so we do have it. So sorry about that. Let's switch to Canxium, right there. And it says successfully switched here on the top. Let's wait for until we could see. So those miners shows on power blocks. I did twice switching, so maybe it'll take a little longer, but you could see there is nothing changed on the miners. I did restart this miner just to make sure the URL applied, and the other one I applied URL without restarting the miner, so maybe it will not work. So I don't know yet. Maybe I need to restart this. So let's see. Let's wait. Give it a minute. We'll see if both of them switch or only one. This way we know if we need to restart just miner for sure in order to take that URL. Alright, so I switched to back to K1POOL, and looks like my just miner X16, the first one showed up already. And very weird because I haven't even restarted this one. So it did took the actual URL stratum here without restarting, just by submitting. I guess the other one just gonna take a little longer because I restarted. It will take a while until it goes back online and full shows the hash rate. So sometimes it does work. It takes your URL and it's been already mining where the other one is still restarting. So anyways, I guess that's pretty much basic. I mean, it's really easy to do. You guys hopefully got this idea. It's all it is. It's just same algorithm. You can switch between, I guess, if you're GPU mining. And I don't know if there is an option for GPU. Let's take a look. Why is it not switching here? Oh yeah, there is a GPU. See, there is. You can select the GPU URL stratum here. But I guess it's just for one algorithm, so you can switch between, like, let's say if you want to switch GPU from the all the Pyrene coins, you have only 2 here set up, and if you want to switch to ETH hash, it's actually different stratum. See, for GPU you have here Pyrene 56. So yeah, you cannot switch between algorithms, but you can switch coins within the same algorithm. I think that's how it works. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you like it. I hope it's gonna be a helpful tool because I really love how it's done on K1POOL. It just, I mean, no problem. This miner already switched. It's mining. The second one gonna start, and it's hopefully start mining there as well. So we'll be mining on this pool, and let's see if the hash rate, yeah, so the hash rate didn't show up yet. That's why we can't see the second miner yet. So I guess it was kind of maybe a mistake restarting the miner, but I mean, it's usually how it works. To take that URL, you have to restart the miner most of the time. So that's it for this video. I hope you like it and find this interesting and very helpful tool because I really love it. And we'll see you guys on the next one.